Ever want to know how a CEO sees his world? Then here's how. Apart from running an organization and strategizing, their key role is making sure there is money in the bank. Our CEO this week is Willy Murithi. He's the CEO of Elite Edge Consult, a firm that provides a wide range of financial advisory and management consulting to businesses. It also does projects management and auditing to other things. And he's going to help us understand how it all works. Thank you, Willy. Now, maybe briefly, you can tell us what is consulted? How do you ensure that there is money in the bank as its CEO?
Thank you, Link, for having me.
Anytime.
Asante. Consulting basically works in a way that you have certainty on what you're doing, unlike normal business operations.
How long have you been in this game?
Well, not long enough, but since 2016, we have been in this game since 2016. We've been structuring deals from then till now, and we keep honing our skills every now and then.
Many companies have collapsed, especially during this time of the pandemic. How have you stayed afloat? Is it that you had enough money in your account?
Well, I would say even those who had enough money in their accounts, they've had an impact. Or rather, they've felt a pinch of the situation. What we've done to stay afloat is, change of strategies.
Elite Edge Consult
Yes.
gives financial strength or troubleshoots companies or individuals or clients who are having trouble with their finances. If Elite Edge was to consult with the government, how would you help the Kenyan government out of that debt quagmire?
Well, I would say that it all depends on the government borrowing and what the borrowing is intended for. Actually, not all national debt is a bad debt, because government borrowing is intended to put investments into economy that are supposed to be utilized in future. So if we were to take up a role to advise the government, we'll look at how to reduce their spending areas. Absolutely.
One crucial maybe requirement that your company has to undertake is maintain clients, maintain your clientele. How have you been able to achieve this? Maintaining your clientele.
All right. Different organizations across different industry sectors, they have different strategies of retaining their clientele. And in consulting, because we are service-based institution, basically is the aftercare, the after-service upon meeting the client's goals.
Are there certain tricks that CEOs such as you use to ensure their companies do not fall?
Well, those are trade secrets, but since you ask, I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag.
Well, I'd like to ask at this point, where do you generate your ideas from? Is it books? Is it people, philosophers, movies?
We learn from past experiences, from mistakes that have been done by others, success stories.
Which is the biggest risk you've taken, and how did that leave you? What position did that leave you?
I would say the biggest risk that I took was convincing my partners to become employees.
I mean, they left their 8 to 5 jobs to become employees of a startup they started up.
Correct. They left their other engagements and came to become staff members of Elite Edge Consult.
I'd like to know, apart from being a CEO, what do you do for fun?
Well, I have very limited time for unwinding, but every time I have some time to spare, I like listening to music.
Can you say, are you a saver or a spender?
Well, I think I'm a spender. I don't leave behind a nice car every time I come across it.
And you're not afraid of spending all your company's money.
Well, really, this is actually what I put into consideration because I only spend what I've earned, and I stick to that.
Yes.
Yes.
Final question. This one is, of course, off the hook. Do you have a boys' club or guys like-minded that you hang out with?
Yes, I would say I have a close-knit.
Thank you, Willy.
Yes.
And thank you for being our CEO this week.
Thank you so
The
much for
conversation
having me.
continues next Monday.